Hello and welcome back. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. My day has been, since you're asking, my day has been wonderful because it's Saturday. I'm not sure if it's going to be Saturday when I post this video, but it's currently Saturday today, and I got to sleep in, and then I got to have hours of alone time. And in those hours of alone time, I got to go for a run and stretch, which are all things that I have not been able to do in a very long time. Very. Emphasis on the very. And I have been craving so badly to be able to exercise and run, specifically do some cardio. I've been trying to do like home workouts at night when I can get my child to sleep, but that does not always happen. So the fact that I got to have uninterrupted workout time was just chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. So something I wanted to talk about today is the absolute need and necessity of community. And not just community, but just relationships and people. I feel like there is a running joke with most people that you're just like, oh, I'm peopled out. Oh, I just don't want to see anyone. Oh, I don't like people. You know, like there's just this flippant thing that a lot of us say. I mean, I can't say that I know that I have said it before, but I could see myself saying it. That I'm just done with people, like I just don't want to interact with anyone, social interaction is exhausting, blah 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 blah, you know, just all those excuses that we say and give, and or even in the spiritual community, it's like, oh, like that's just a lot of energy, there's too much energy, you know, like I don't like their energy, blah blah blah, still blah blah blah. So I've been thinking about that a lot lately, and I even say it to the extent of like I need alone time with, you know, like I just did, like having alone time for me at this point I think actually is healthy, because there is a healthy balance of alone time and interacting and being with people. And for me, I am always around tiny humans. Always. I sleep next to them. I eat next to them. I spend all of my day. I might have a total of like maybe 4 hours a week that I am not with small humans. So in that respect, I think it's healthy that I do get some time to hear my own thoughts. You know what I mean? But for a lot of people that aren't dealing with tiny humans, or they're talking about adult interactions or whatever, I hear just a lot of people say that they need space, they need time alone, like they just, you know, like all of these things. And yes, that is valid, but at the same time, I really believe that our shadow work, our inner healing, and the things that we actually need to face comes up and is brought up from being around and surrounded by people and community. A lot of the time when you are interacting with someone that you don't like, I honestly think it is like God, universe, putting that person in front of you, because they're like a reflection of something in you that you may not like about yourself and you may be trying to avoid. Which is why everyone has something to teach everyone. So I don't know. I've been thinking about a lot lately about why I attract certain types of people into my life and atmosphere and world, because like this concept is super interesting to me. because I really do believe that, you know, you are the sum total of the people that you have around you, but at the same time, those people, I believe, don't need to be an echo chamber. I really do like having a lot of different people around me. And maybe that's because I like exploring a lot of different parts of myself. I'm not sure. But I've never felt like I have fully connected with really anybody. And maybe that's because I maybe do explore a lot of different areas of myself that most people don't venture into. I'm pretty intense with my self-exploration, I think. But I feel like there's this idea that we, you know, have to find the person that's like the perfect match, and like we have to surround ourselves with people that think similarly and act similarly and all this stuff. And I think that really like kind of triggers a lot of codependency, and again, an echo chamber. Because when you're surrounded by people that all think like you do, talk like you do, believe like you do, it kind of just keeps you in this little like tight bubble, and it does not expand your thinking, thought process, worldview, universal view. It really just keeps your mind and your spirit and your soul small in a way. And and this whole idea of like being peopled out, being tired out, you know, from different people's energy, I totally get that. But maybe there's something for you in that respect of looking, why did that tire me out? Why was that a lot of energy? And thinking of, you know, maybe something that you on a subconscious level recognize in that other person that you're kind of hesitant to be around. Recognize whatever that is and see if it's a reflection of something in you that you might be hiding from, avoiding, or need to work on, you know. Because I feel like if we didn't need people in our lives, if we didn't need human interaction, human touch, connection, then I feel like there wouldn't be so many daggum people in this world, you know? And like our urge, our desire to create more people as well, you know what I mean? Like having children, and that's one thing that I have realized is that the times that I really want to run away from my children because they are pushing my buttons and triggering me left and right, and you know, just really bringing up a lot of stuff I need to work on. And literally, like, it's almost like they are the essence of that inner child trauma work that I need to deal with in a physical form, and it's screaming at me constantly. And the times that I feel like, I'm just now learning this, by the way, this is a very new thing for me to have realized, but the times that I feel like I need to pull away from them are actually the times that they are begging for that connection and that touch the most. Like yesterday, for example, Levi sometimes will wake up, my oldest, my toddler, he sometimes will wake up screaming, like he'll wake up having a tantrum, and I can't figure out what causes this. And he will proceed to have a tantrum for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes sometimes, and he's like asking me to hold him, He says huggy. He wants a huggy. And I'm literally hugging him the whole time. And I say, I'm right here. You're safe. I love you. I'm hugging you. I'm right here. I just keep like reiterating that to him, because the way your parents speak to you becomes your inner monologue. So I try to like facilitate that safeness and that closeness as much as I can. And you know, it was like extreme getting to the place of like, I can't do this anymore. I cannot deal with this volume of screaming, and I'm doing exactly what he's asking me to do, like being there with him, connecting to him. And I was like about to be like, all right, I'm done. You can finish screaming. I'm gonna go in the other room after 20 minutes. And then I was like, you know what? No, this means that he needs something even closer in connection. And so I literally, like, I had like a low cut kind of shirt, and I was just like I already had one child nursing on me, so I like just kind of was like, I was like, lay right here on my skin, Levi, lay right here on my skin. I was like, you want to touch mommy's skin? Because he loves touching my skin. He's like a very like he really likes touching skin. Like he likes the skin to skin contact. And as soon as he laid his cheek right here on my chest, on my actual skin, he completely stopped. He was like, it was like that's exactly what he needed. And it was like extremely powerful and profound. And I was like, holy crap, like that worked. Like I was amazed that worked. And it was just at the point when I was just about to walk away from him in his moment of like dire need, because he was having like a panic attack tantrum. It was crazy. And he's done this before, and before I've gotten him to calm down other ways, but it's never been this long of one. And so I just let him put his cheek on my chest right here and just sit there. And I just kissed his face, and I was like, you feel better? Are you okay? He's like, yeah, yeah. I was like, all right, we can stay here as long as you need to. And he's like, okay. And he was fine. I was like, my God, what is this magic skin? I felt like it was a great example of like what I had been thinking about and learning about, like our dire need for connection and closeness, and we just need somebody to be there, and being able to stick with people through their tantrums and through their needing of connection and not knowing how to say that they need connection. You know what I mean? Like being there, being a solid person, being a solid rock for someone else, like you would want to be for your children, like that safety net for someone else, being like, you're going through a lot and I am right here. I don't know how I can help, but I'm holding space for you. I'm being right here. And you know, I'm here for whatever you need. Instead of kind of treating people like they're expendable. I feel like I see that so much in this culture and world, and I absolutely hate it. I hate the expendableness of people, and social media has really amped it up with the ability to just kind of like cut people out as quickly as you want to. Like, of course, when people are being nasty, yeah, like delete. You know, like, especially if you don't know them and they're just some random troll, of course. But the people that you like genuinely have a relationship of some type with, I never cut anybody out. I always leave space for them to be a part of my life again in some kind of way, if it's necessary, because I just feel like everybody needs each other. And you know, most people grow and evolve a lot throughout the course of their life, and you know, who's to say that I might not like someone right now, but 10 years from now, I might, you know, I might change as a person, they might change as a person. And, you know, I mean, I even saw that as a kid, in middle school. I went to elementary school with this girl and we hated each other, absolutely hated each other. And then all of a sudden in middle school, we became best friends all of middle school and most of high school. And it was really funny because we went from hating each other and like really hating each other, like being very petty middle schoolers, or not elementary school kids, to like, you know, these like BFF middle school kids and high school kids. It was just so funny. I just really appreciate the idea of making people a part of our lives and keeping them that way. And I want to encourage you guys to do the same. So I hope this helped. Hope you resonated with it. Let me know in the comments. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye!